What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play. Final Fantasy XI Online. Retail on the Bahamut server. And, wait a minute. Good boy. Yeah, we'll probably just, we had an Eshod band that we implemented the last time we were online. So let's go ahead and finish that off. Oh, not my TP gear. And I think what we're going to do today, so if this doesn't sound fun, you could skip this one. I think we're going to go back to some Adoulin missions. Adoulin missions. We really want to get Rhapsodies. We want to start working on Rhapsodies. I think it would help our character. It will open up new zones that we don't have access to. And it's just smart. So, I think that's good, right? Yeah. And we just got our ring done anyway. Cool. Yeah, so we're going to need to do that. And if you didn't watch, I don't know if I mentioned it on my Mortal Kombat video the other day. I know I mentioned it on the Final Fantasy XIV video. We have we have our second monitor hooked up now. We just bought it. We have it hooked up now. Now that was a problem. So, kind of a little bit of a background. I think I had, you know, like especially in my 20s, mostly in my 20s. Haters out there. Okay. I'll look out for them. Attributes. Okay, let's just dump this into Dex for now. Definitely in my 20s. I was very much into like AV stuff, audio-visual stuff. I had like a pretty good knack for, you know, getting like hooking up components to each other to make them work in a way that they, you know, necessarily weren't meant to work together. I always found it interesting, you know, like it was always like, you know, like there was a lot of trial and error, and I really enjoyed it. So I've never had a dual monitor setup for me, my personal life. Every time we had them in a work setting, it would be a VGA kind of cable that would, like, there would be a VGA kind of like Y cable that would go from, was it a Y? I think it was just, the VGA would go into the second monitor, and then that would go into the first, but then also the PC. So I was a little bit, like, I'm not sure if anybody's been in a workplace like that, but it was a little bit weird, not very intuitive. So I kind of felt like that's how I had to do it here on my current PC. So with the monitor, I had bought a what turned out to be a splitter, a HDMI splitter, and so what I thought was gonna, you plug both monitors into the splitter, and then you plug it into the HDMI port, because that seemed like that would make sense to me. But no, that did not work at all. I don't know if the splitter was broken too. That probably didn't help. But neither monitor had worked with that splitter. Then I did some reading online, and it was so basic it was stupid. I just needed my PC only has one HDMI port, but it has a bunch of display ports. So yeah, we just got a HDMI one end, HDMI the other end, display port, and works. I plugged it in. It worked perfect. It was almost too easy that I think I was trying to make it more difficult than it was. If a particularly piquant fruit is what you're in search of, I suggest heading over to the Couriers Coalition. No need to thank me. I'm sure you'll return the favor in due time. You are a pioneer after all. So do we have to do this stupid quest? Oh boy. Oh. What is it called? This one. Okay, so what does it say? DeWalt? In the Couriers. Where's the Couriers? Oh. I thought we've done this before, no? So yeah, I have noticed a little bit of a frame rate drop. I think that's what it would be called. Since connecting the second monitor, I think because on some of the games that I've been playing, you have to do borderless window. Like ESO, and I think even though Final Fantasy 14, I didn't need to switch any settings. It looked like the FPS dropped on that today a little bit. I don't know. Could just be my imagination. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. You do realize that it's almost impossible to give you information on all the fruit harvested from the jungle this past year, right? I see. If that's the case, then you're looking for a blightberry. It originated from, where was it again? Oh yes, the Middlelands. A traveler who ventured to the Middlelands brought it back with him when he returned. The tree he planted out in the woods has been bearing fruit since the time of the Great Expedition, people say. There used to be fields and gardens that extended deep into the interior of the continent. I guess some survived after we Adoulinians fell back behind Jorius yet. Even if they do sell for a high price, I know I'd never go foraging for them. It's simply too high a risk for the rate of return. Still, I can see the appeal. They don't grow in the Middlelands anymore, so there's definitely a market for them. If you were to raise a plant all by yourself, then sell its yield abroad, you'd earn yourself a hefty profit for sure. Come to think of it, I recall hearing that the Civic Arboretum bought up all the remaining ones. If that's the case, I'm certain there aren't any left. There's no way those botanists would let one slip through their thorny fingers. Sorry I couldn't be of any more help to you. I'd best be getting back to work now. Good luck in your search. So what was the drama? Haters out there. Oh, somebody wants to know how much for a handy. Why would anybody want a handy? What is this, 3rd grade? Butt munch. Butt munch? Uh-oh. Looks like I missed the drama. I missed the drama on the Bahamut server. That's too bad. Okay, so wait a minute. Which one is Rala? Is Rala up here? I think Rala's up here. Gotta go to F11. IJ12. Wait a minute, what? There's a way to get there from here? The best way there is from Western Adoulin entrance IJ12 from the Mog House. I didn't know you could get there from there. I have like zero experience in Adoulin. But back to it. Yeah, second monitor is pretty key. Very nice. No more saying, hold on, let me look at my phone. Okay, how do you get there? Probably here. It's very nice too with the OBS being over there. You don't know how many times, and I'm sure that if you watch the series back, you'll see so many times I'll kind of alt tab just to make sure that oh, did I hit record? Okay, where am I going? F11? Oh. Who am I looking for? Not you. Not you. Oh. There we go. You want to know about what? Blightberries picked from the deep within the jungle. We're endeavoring to raise some here in the Arboretum. Arboretum. I don't know. So we just started readying the seeds for planting. You want one? I hate to be the harbinger of bad news, but we've already devoured them all. I can still taste the ones I ate too. You'd have to have a triple effective haste cast on you to make it in time. There's no way something that delicious would stay unsavored for long. Hey, now, don't look at me like that. It's not that we stole them and disposed them of the evidence before the Peacekeepers Coalition could arrive. We bought them with our hard-earned bailed. If you really want a Blightberry that badly, I guess I can let you in on a little secret. I'd never go because even taking one step into the battlegrounds sends paralyzing shivers down my spine. But word has it there are some trees left in Yasi hunting grounds. If you're truly a pioneer and a connoisseur of the fruit, its location shouldn't pose a problem to you whatsoever. Now it's time to plant these beauties. Wait a minute. Okay, glad I read that. I don't think I have a sickle. I know I have some pickaxes, I think. Hatchet. A sickle, huh? Can I buy a sickle out here? Okay. Tevi Go-Go. D9. D9. You sunk my battleship. Okay, so like outside of the Pioneers. We haven't played 11 in like 5 days? Maybe more. We did have a 4-day work week, and it's kind of like I say, you know, like, stinking job, man. They take from you. Oh, you have a 4-day work week. Yes, in that 4-day work week, I worked 47.4 hours. So it's like they got those 40 hours from me, whether I wanted to give it to them or not. E8. We need D9. E, so what? Bang right? Oh. E8. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, Tevi Go-Go. Found ya. Buy. I'll buy 2 just in case. Alright, let's see if I have that waypoint. I do. I think we're far enough along. So we finished I don't want to say we finished. We've almost finished. Okay, let's take out 2 trusts just in case. Villain and a poo. We're basically at the end of ZM and harvest points. Logging point? Oh no. So ZM and COP we're basically done with. I think we're far enough along. I think we're far enough along in Ot Ergon. Harvesting point? Oh my god. Oh, thank god. Thank god. How does a sickle break when you are harvesting blightberries or yeah. That's a weird one. So I think we just need this and Wings of the Goddess, and then we should be clear for Rhapsodies. And I think I did a lot of Rhapsodies back in... I don't remember even what I did back... I think it was like 2017 when I played. For like 2 or 3 months. Okay, go to Western. There we go. I think I did a lot of it. I don't know how much I did. But did I get that trust? The Iroha trust? I don't know. Okay, where are we going? Playing so many damn different games. I keep on hitting the wrong buttons for maps. And just about every game. No. Where's the bridge? No, is it right here? Yeah. What is it? This guy's a drunk, right? Or something? Oh, the lumpy green snot fruit of my youth. How'd you manage to find it? In Yasi hunting grounds? Talk about being right under my nose the whole time. Too bad it was too stuffed with regrets from the past decades to sniff it out. This isn't the time to be wallowing in self-doubt. There's ambrosia to drink here. Oh. Why does he have to go be alone for it? That's not the flavor I've been longing for. I tell you what. The fruit looks the same, but it ain't got that telltale flavor. Must have been differences in the soil that done it. Wolbuka's had never been the most conducive land to farm in. You saying that because there ain't no more trees for it in the middle lands? I ain't never getting to taste the fruit 'twas when I was a younger? So much for dying happy. Wait. After tasting it again, dare I say, this ain't half bad. Odd. Despite being reared under harsh conditions on this toughest of continents, it's like my grandma dripped honey down on it from the heavens. This could be even easier to drink than the one I remember. Yes, let me say it out loud and proud. This is one fine beverage. Destructive, I can't thank you enough. This whole time I've been living in the past, trying to reclaim something I couldn't, but you've opened my eyes. Just like how this new Olbakken grown fruit tastes better than the original, maybe what lies ahead of me ain't something inevitable march to the gallows. Of course not. Of course everyone's gotta meet their maker eventually, but that's no reason to give up. My purpose for living could be hiding in the Yasi hunting grounds too, or anywhere even. All I need is a little rainwater and some quality soil to sink my roots into and start growing. You said something about how young'uns down in them sewers was trying to grow these on their own, did you? That gets me thinking. Thinking about how I can taste that heavenly flavor again and how I want to contribute to Adoulin. I hope my dear departed wife ain't get mad at me none for not keeping her in my head every minute of the day, but I think I found my life's calling. I'm head over to that arboretum, we're just going to call it that, and lend an old wrinkly hand in raising those crops for certain. I wouldn't have come to this realization without you. This ain't worth the inspiration you've given me, but at least it comes from the heart of a man born again. $300 bailed and 500 limit points. I did all that for that. That guy's a whiny little nice man. Right. Oh no. Okay. Let's go talk to that other guy again. Hopefully that works. Oh, we passed it. Philim. Ooh, Philim. Nice panties. Alright. Give me the damn mission. Oh, not this clown. Not this clown. Why such a sour look on your face? It's wholly unbecoming, but please, I am more than willing to lend you an ear if you would help. If it would help absolve you of your worries. I have got a lot of time. I've got all the time in the world, after all. So tell me, what troubles you this fine day? I only got one option. Ah, yes, Her Royal Highness, if you will. Should you have the time, I would enjoy nothing more than to regale you with some relevant tales of old. But before I do, have you had the fortune, or perhaps the misfortune, of tussling with one of the Nakuls? Yeah? Excellent. Your skill matches your tough demeanor. I should expect nothing less from the one who crossed swords with them. Be that as it may, I promised you a story, and a story you shall have. Having spent many days and nights in Adoulin, you have surely heard the name of the founder king spoken by noble and peasants alike. Nope. To be honest, I don't know who you're talking about. The trials and tribulations of centuries past are naught but legends to living people today. The stories involve one of these legends. The foolhardy king ventured into the wilds with his entourage, invading the lands of Ulbaka and slaughtering all foes in his path. Though his blade sliced through the flesh of many like strands of silk, a few particularly lurid beasts, those now that serve as keepers of the wild, were not to be tamed so easily. When they were at last bested, they swore fealty to the founder king. Today we refer to them as Nakuls. Nakuls. He subjugated one race after another, eventually breaching the sanctity of the forest's most inner recesses. Yet something caused him to abandon his goal of colonization. Years later, he left the following words as he lay on his deathbed: "Never again must man tread upon the land of Ulbaka." This epitaph has been known throughout Adoulin's history as the Ancient Pact. The Nakuls are bound by this very pact, but they are not the only ones. Do you see where I'm headed? Yeah, I guess so. Precisely. You see, Destructive, the Leafkin do not look kindly on mankind's encroachment upon Ulbuka. Ulbaka. Wouldn't call it Ulbaka. Who cares? As it violates the word and spirit of the sacred deal they made with the founder king, its power is absolute. The only one who can nullify the pact would be the founder king himself, or one of his bloodline. It was not comparatively long ago that man respected this code to the same degree as the denizens of the forest, when the Order of Adoulin was a royal force superseding all. That is. His dying wishes were also engraved upon the sword that he once carried at his side. Throughout the centuries, each king of Adoulin had held the sword high in front of his subjects, swearing to uphold his ancestors' grand promise. Your eyes widen in surprise. I assure you, every last syllable is steeped in truth. Throughout all of Adoulin's history, her citizens only set foot in Ulbuka on 2 occasions. The first, of course, is when the founder king himself treaded upon the land, and the second was the age called the Great Expedition, a time when the founder king's words had begun to fade from memory. The remnants of the encampments set up during that time still exist to this day on the shoreline of the Eastern Sea. Forgive me, my story has veered off in an unexpected direction. As I was explaining, throughout time, Adoulin's rulers have always respected the pact. Whenever a new king ascended, he would take hold of the sword and swear a solemn oath to uphold that which he had been passed down through the ages. Yet winds of change started to sweep the city, and the Order of Adoulin was reorganized into the 12 noble houses. When Yagnas, the current leader of the Order of Adoulin, came to power, he was just one man in charge of his house, his influence over the city muted at best. He chose to abandon the sword, declaring that the colonization of Ulbaka was to recommence, and a stance not taken in well more than 24 generations. Thus, a new age dawned upon the city, one of pioneering and progress. So, if he forsook the blade of his forefathers, into whose hand did it fall? Think hard, dear. The one who possesses it is the closest to the Yagnas himself, one present at his coronation. In fact, you have laid eyes upon the blade on more than one occasion. It must be Ursiella. Precisely. The sword that the princess now wields is the only thing that represents the will of the founder king himself. I profess that I have a tendency to ramble, but I assume this tale served to scatter the clouds of doubt that were surely muddling your thoughts. Think of it as a tidbit of wisdom from someone with idle hands and tongue. Oh God, is he hitting on me? At my age, dreams are a thing of the past, as they have been for decades upon decades. Sometimes I watch myself thinking about the founder king. All he wanted was to catch dreams in his hands, and so he reached out in the depths of the forest, attempting to seize what no man had ever touched. At least so go the stories that they tell. You adventurers cling to the desires in much the same way. No, forget what I just told you and leave me to my wanderings. Okay. What is this guy, like a vampire or something? Is that like his deal? Okay, I think that was a mission on its own. Oh boy. More sickles! At least that's what the thing is telling me. So, it's Saturday. I mowed the lawn today. And it's kind of a funny thing. My neighbors are on either side of me. I have like a girl in her early 20s that her parents kind of bought that. It's like a very small house. They bought it to like rent it out to people, and I think they just kind of gave it to her. I don't know. I don't ask too many questions. And the other one's a single mom. So they don't really do the I don't know how many things we're up to. I guess 6. Is that good enough? Aimless journey. Let me look at that. Okay, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, where am I going? Let's look at our... Make sure we're on a... Okay, it says previous mission. Oh, Pioneers Guild and talk to Leval. Leval? Levon. Levon. Oh, there you are. Hey, welcome back. Did you manage to find out anything? The Founder King's Sword. Oh, you mean the one that Princess Arciela always keeps at her side? You know how it happened. To come into her possession. Yignas bequeathed it to her when he ascended to his current station. To think that such a blade would be a relic of centuries past. She guards it like a protective mother would guard her son. Never once has anyone seen her without it. You want to borrow it? Are you out of your mind? You must be really important. It must be really important for you to say something so brash. Oh, so that's the rub. You think that the Leaf King will trust you if you have the sword. Not that I expect her to give it to you, give up some piece of hard candy, but if you want to try, you can always find the princess in Castle Adoulin. Sure, it might be like wringing blood from a stone, but at least it's worth a shot. It's the only way to figure out what's going on with the land. All right. I think the single mom, I think she rents that house. So I think the landlord comes over and mows the lawn. But he doesn't do it very often. It's not like it's every Tuesday and Saturday. I think he just comes over. I think the guy probably rents out a couple of places and just... When he has the time, he goes and mows lawns. And the young girl, she just doesn't give a F. Like... I think last time it was like 2 weeks, and it was just her grass was like knee high. But it feels like when you mow your grass, it's kind of like you're throwing down the gauntlet to your neighbors, like, hey, like, look at my fresh cut lawn, and like our lawns like merge into each other. Like there's no like hedges or anything between properties. It's just my grass turns into her grass at some point. It's like kind of like a weird thing though. Like you're like, hey, look at now everybody can see the difference between fresh cut grass and what yours looks like. I don't know. It's weird. It's like a weird like I said, like it's you're throwing down the gauntlet. My lawn is mowed. How long will yours remain unmowed? Okay. Oh, we never got the last one. 1 kinetic unit. The price is too high. They do like these Adoulin, like... Oh. I didn't even mean to do that. Oh my god, it's my twin again. I forgot. Cut her down. Oh heavens, this isn't good. No, no, not good at all. Hmm? You there, I've seen you before. Where was it? At the place? The place with the thing? No matter. What was your name again? That's right, Destructive. You're one of those pioneers everyone's been raving about. Do you have some business here, or... Oh, well, I have you here. You wouldn't have happened to see Princess, would you? Arciella, I mean. No? Oh, that's what I was afraid of. She must have put on her traveling clothes and headed off into the forest. She had been muttering about some strange goings on at the Ergon Locus in the Sidrus Caverns. I mean, oh dear, you're not supposed to know that. I didn't tell you anything, and no one can prove that I did. Sweet mercy, this is not a good day for me at all. There's something wrong with that woman. Okay, so Sidrus. E9 at the Ergon. Do I not have a... I thought I had a Sidrus. Oh boy. This is where we'd probably stop normally. E9. I thought... No, I guess not. So how do we get here? I think Woe Gates? Okay. I think this is I thought when we did our thing, when you did the what was that called? The stupid intermediate things that we had to do. That's gonna piss me off. Skirmish. I thought that we got our thing there. Like, I thought we attuned to that silly thing. I guess we should probably do this too. We haven't done these in a while. Delhi. Oh, did we get all our monthly? Yeah. Unity. Okay. Now we need to go to Woe. Like, if you don't mow your lawn and you're like, you kind of have like a secret pact with your neighbors. Like, hey, I'm not going to mow my lawn for like a week. Can you not mow yours for a week? That way it kind of just looks like neither of our grass is so high. There's no delineation. No, I'm not that guy. It was Saturday. The grass needed mowed, and it was mowed. Okay. Let's do... There's a ton of high-level things around here. I know that. So, let's do that and sneak in and viz ourselves. Oh, 10 minutes, so nice. There were some, I forget which ones they were, but there were some private servers. And I don't know, maybe it was era factual? But, like, some of the sneaking and viz were, like, 2 minutes. Like, you'd put it on, and it would be, oh no, this is the one I can't fall down, right? Ugh. That's right. I wish there was a way to, like, teleport here. Metal Cruncher. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Oh, I could fall down that one, though, huh? Yeah, on 14, I did not like that rogue. Oh, boy. Did not like the rogue. I mean, maybe it gets better as ninja, but kind of just felt like a weaker monk or pugilist at that level. Totally forgot that we'd have to run into one of these things. It would have been nice to... had some buffs up. Had a real good time though playing Mortal Kombat last night. I think I'm getting better. It definitely could get better if I played more than one night a week. But kind of all I have time for right now. Oh boy, enhancing magic, we're getting there. Okay, so 406, 414. I think they have the same amount of, like, merits, so that should be it. 414 should be about the cap for us. Oh no, sword is B, right? So it's like probably 424. We would do that domain invasion if we weren't in the middle of a cavern on our way to another cavern. E9. We'll get here and then we'll call it an episode. We're about 50 minutes in. This is so nice having that on the second monitor. Just the... Actually kind of surprised we still have a Puru. Like I said, we haven't been on for a while. Okay, so where is it? I think, well, what a silly map. E9, this thing? I hope we get there. I will be quite pissed if it's like, oh, you had to go down the other one. Different entrance. Subterrane. Oh no. So yeah, let's go this way. Okay, just all the way down and follow. And something in here is going to be like true sight and I don't know about it. All right, I'm getting there. Getting there. I think. Probably been faster go the other way, huh? Now that I'm looking at it. This, but where am I getting? I'm trying to get here, right? That's E. So what is that, like 3 or 4 missions? I'll have to see what the requisites are. Like I thought there was like you had to like eventually like complete them all, but apparently not. It was some guide I was reading that's like, oh, just get to here, here, and here on these missions, and then you could just do all of Rhapsody's. And I'd like to get all that done so we don't have to stop and start. Oh, tunnel lizards. Let's at least do. Whatever. It didn't feel like we had a lot of double attacks last one. Yeah, put a D on there. Aurora Visage 1. The old Ergon Locus. Oh shit. Who's there? Destructive? You scared me half to death. Are all adventurers silent like ghosts, or are you the only one with such predilection? I don't know what that means. Okay. What is this? What part of Arciela do you look at? I mean, we got it, right? Oh my. Can I help you? Can I help you? Oh. Oh, that's what we're supposed to look at. Took us a couple seconds. What do you want with my sword? Is that the Founder King's sword? You know of this blade's story? Then you spent your time in Adoulin doing more than just pioneering. Yes, this was once wielded by the Founder King in a time long past that we now refer to as the Epoch. He is said to have carried it with him wherever he went. It's called Ortharsine. Ortharsine. Ugh. You haven't come here to take it from me, have you? If so, you'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Haha, it's a joke. I know you're not that kind of person. I can tell just by staring into those clear, dazzling eyes of yours. Okay, we're definitely making out. Huh? You think this sword is the key to meeting the Leafkin Queen? Are you sure? You seem serious about this. It would be an odd thing to lie about anyway. But you know full well I cannot possibly just hand it over. In other words, I'll join you on your quest. We've met each other in the wilds before, Destructive, so you know I'm not content watching from the sidelines. This Leafkin Queen, if the rumors about her existence are true, then she must reside in Eureka Weald. If you look at your map of these caverns, the exit to Eureka Weald lies at coordinates I-7. Come on, Destructive. Our adventure starts here. Oh boy. I mean, is this a place that I can only get to by... I kind of want to log off. What did you say? I-7? How far is that? Far. So that one? That's not that far. Alright, let's try to get there. Hopefully this is just a... I think those lines are, what, climbing or something? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. What? All right, we're gonna call it there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We'll figure it out. We're not gonna. We're gonna get the fudge out of here. Maybe this is like thinking that you've never been to Eureka. Oh, this is the first time to Eureka, isn't it? No, we don't need to be there. Anyway, yep, that's it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed making that. Some of these, you know, like I'd rather like do quests when I want to do quests rather than like being forced to. I feel like, but we need to get. We really do need to get that Rhapsody stuff started. I don't know even how far we are on Rhapsodies. That seems like a lot. Chapter 2-ish. Anyway, yep. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Take it easy, folks. Thanks. Bye.